here we're in this spectacular medieval village on a beautiful hilltop, and the views and the activities and the studying and the people. It's magnifique. You really meet the charming people here in this town.
They know we're students, and people are more than willing to help us.
Sometimes after they giggle a bit, you suddenly realize that you said you were going to war instead of going to the train station. And then you always take le petit mission.
What we call our mission possible, mission possibles. They'll go into the community, into Sancerre, with the teacher. The idea is to help you put in practice the French you've been learning in the classroom into daily life.
Bonjour, madame. J'ai tombe for that left.
We know our script. This is not the problem. The problem is the person on the other side of the counter does not know their script. So you stumble out with your sentence that you've learned, and they're supposed to say, oh, yes, what size would you like? And what they say instead is, oh, I'm sorry, we're all out of those. And you have no clue. And you look at your professor, and she looks back at you and says, well, you're on your own.
They come for a serious studying vacation, des vacances studieuses. Voilà. So everybody studies French in the morning and then relax in the afternoon or go on excursions.
And it's the harvest time now. We have 400 tiny winemakers all in the area, and they're all mom and pop kind of operations, family-run businesses, kind of like Coeur de France. There's no Robert Mondavis here. We have a little vineyard, really, in a little winemaking village. The students can come out and see how wine, if not just see, they do it, they participate. They harvest the grapes. And best of all, it's done with our friends in the village, our friends and my relatives, in-laws. We bring them all together. And my children, my 3 kids there too. Tomorrow we'll make our way to the village of Chevignol itself.
Ça c'est Chevignol, dans le petit vallée.
Some of the hillsides here were planted with grapes from the Roman times. That's how old some of the fields are here.
Well, we'll go into a winery there and wander around, kind of a behind-the-scenes look. It's not open to the public.
Alors, j'explique ici, ce qu'on voit là, c'est évidemment, c'est le vendange de blanc. Le vin, pareil, en train de fermenter. Ici, c'est la côte mondanée. Watch your step, watch your head, okay?
This cellar is from the 17th century. Made 40 barrels, and I put their finest red and their finest white in them. And it's called the Chêne Saint-Étienne. It's a special one. It's a very special one. You don't often touch a barrel for 400 and some odd year old. Then we'll, taste maybe a dozen different wines.
C'est des barons 2007.
Just see comparisons between different years.
Bonjour, monsieur. Monsieur William et Doris.
People think they speak very good French by the end of the visit, and they do. Something about the wine tends to lubricate the tongue.
Je préfère les vins de Sancerre.
It's been amazing how much has happened in a very short time. We've done everything from harvesting grapes to
going to the goat farm.
I hope to go rent a bicycle, and I'm going to cycle the weekend.
Hopefully we'll go canoeing.
I want to get into some of the other villages that are around here because they all have their own chateaus and character and restaurants and things to see.
Je fais un nœud boucle.
Charmant, I believe is the word. Taking the cooking class from her is one of my favorite things.
Alors on va simplement simplement lire ensemble les ingrédients. Doris, de quoi avons-nous besoin pour la tarte à l'oignon?
Mange le chocolat, là.
Fines, les tranches fines.
Oui, voilà, comme les tranches fines.
Jean-Michel, le duc de cuisine.
Oh, c'est super. Doris, voici votre chef-d'œuvre. Tadam! Voilà, bravo, très bien. Alors maintenant, on va dire à la française, à table. Bravo le chef. Ouais, bravo le chef.
The relaxed atmosphere, and that's one of the nice features, again, especially for kids. So it's a group of kindred souls. I don't think it's ever happened that I haven't ended up sitting out in the plaza in the center of the little town at Café des Arts, talking to a group of people and laughing and talking about what they do and being fascinated.
Lots of times people tell me, oh, I'm going to be French for 1 week. And they do. They go to the bakery and they cook and they live like French people do here.
They all come together into a tiny town this small in the Loire Valley from far-flung corners of the world.
They're all very different, but they all have one thing in common. They love France. They love the language. They love the wine and the culture, the history. For the French language, I want them to improve. And I want them to leave with a good memory of Sancerre, a good memory of the school, and maybe wanting to come back. I want them to be proud of themselves and then go home and say, wow, see what I did, what I achieved.
Bonne journée.
Bonne journée.